Hey YouTube, welcome back once again to Harley Day Rider. Out here on a lovely fall day. I was leaving work and somebody said the temperature is 77 degrees on a November day. I said, well, I gotta go home and get the bike out. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about a program for your iPhone or your Android phone. And we're going to be talking about that in just a few minutes. But it used to be called Riding Social. And the idea of the app of Riding Social is just like we do. To me, we're all riding social. And I got a nickname for our new MC. It's called Virtual MC. So all moto vloggers out there that's vlogging and putting these great videos out for each other to watch, we're all now part of this Virtual MC, right? Virtual Motorcycle Club. You know, we're not 1%ers. We're probably part of that 99% club out there, you know, that just ride to have fun. And I found an app that was called Riding Social. And the other day I actually went out and I did a nice little video tutorial on it. When I went home, I found what happened was Riding Social is no longer, it's been rebranded. So Riding Social doesn't work anymore. So if you can see the app on my phone there, it's now called Rever. It's R-E-V-E-R. R-E-V-E-R. And the idea is it will track your ride as you're riding. Now I would suggest that you plug it in, plug your phone in, you know, to a charger. As you see, I have my phone plugged into my bike here, to my cigarette lighter plug down here, so it's charging. I'd also suggest you put it on non-rotate, so it's not rotating back and forth on you. And then what you would do is set your phone up to not auto lock, because you don't want it to go black on you when you're riding, and it will do those things. The idea is, now I'm riding the motorcycle, and here's one point when you're riding social and you're putting these out there for other people to see your rides. Don't start from your house or from your garage, because it's going to pinpoint your location on a Google map. Probably not the best idea, unless you don't care if people come around. We talked about that before. Mike Killy 7 talked about, are you worried about security? How he has many guns at his house. So I just don't want people being able to ride right to my house, so that wouldn't be good. So we're here in the middle of nowhere, and we're going to start this app. So I'm just going to hit start, and right now what it's doing is starting to track my ride. It's tracking the distance, the time I ride, my speed, showing my speed of being at 46 miles per hour. My average speed is 45. What's neat about this app is I can press map, and you can see now it's actually mapping my ride. So it's mapping out my ride as I go and as I ride this. You know, I remember this app because I took a Harley group ride here not too long ago. And one of the guys said, boy, it'd be nice, you know, if I could ride this ride. Come on. He said it'd be nice if I could ride this ride and remember it so I can ride it later, you know, because when you're riding a group, it's follow the leader, right? So you're going to follow the leader, and maybe you don't really pay attention to where you're at, where you're turning. So this will actually map that ride and save it. Now you don't have to make all your rides social. You can mark the ride private, just so you can have a good mapping of your ride, so you know where you've been and you know what road you've been on. Because a lot of us do that. A lot of us go out and we ride backcountry roads, and you know, we may not remember where we were last time or whatever. So this program will remember it. It keeps track of all your mileages, and as I said, it keeps track of the other stuff on there. Now they do have a paid version. This is the free version. I don't really know what the paid version gives you as opposed to the free version. I haven't really scoped that out. I mean, you can check online yourself and see what that gives you there. We could just flip back here, and you can see now where I've been riding a total of 2 minutes. Went a distance of 0.9 miles already. You do have to have your GPS turned on. You know, let it log into your GPS on your phone, and let it track you. It's a very, very neat and very nice way for all of us. You know, because we show our rides on YouTube, and we're riding, and naturally you see our arms, you know, stretched out. You see the front of our fairings. You know, but you don't really know where we're at. You know, you may say, I'm in North Carolina, I'm in Mississippi, I'm in the state of Washington. You may say all that, but we may not really know where you're at. So the nice thing about this is it will just keep on going and doing its thing as you ride. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to fuss with it. If you get stuck somewhere, if you're out and you're riding, you're like, where in the heck am I? Just flip back over to maps, and the maps is going to pinpoint where you're at. That's the whole idea. That's the whole beauty of the program. But just remember, it's no longer called Riding Social. If you have that app on your phone, you might as well delete it. I did a ride the other day. I did a nice YouTube video for you guys on it. And guess what? Came home. I could no longer log into the program. It was gone. So that's that. I mean, hey, it is what it is, right? But I thought this would be a nice way for us to start our virtual MC. But again, word of warning, hit the pause button. Well, let's back up. The word of warning is, don't start it when you're leaving your garage, because it's going to pinpoint your house location. Start it somewhere after you get riding a little bit. You know, maybe when you're vlogging, maybe just record the vlog segment where you rode on your vlog. And before you get back to your garage or back to your homestead, hit the pause button so you're no longer recording. And then when you park the bike, don't try to save these recordings either when you're riding. A little bit dangerous, probably more dangerous. Oh shit, look at this guy. Yeah, not real smart there, jerk off. And he's crossing on a non-crossing line. Look at that. Well, that's my near-death experience for the day, because you do have a bunch of jerk-offs out here driving their cars like, there's no motorcycles, it's November, piss on them people, let's kill them. Ha! Oh, God. Anyway. So again, before you, don't try to save it, because I think that's more dangerous than passing on a non-passing. Oh, no, wait, I'm still thinking about that guy trying to kill me. I love when I get that on video, too. It's like, hey, I recorded an idiot. But before you get home, pause it, you know, when you're done with your ride. Save it out. But save it and do all that stuff after you park your motorcycle or sitting somewhere. Like, go somewhere and sit. Save that ride. You can start a new ride after that. There are challenges on here. I don't know how that works. Maybe with the virtual MC, with all of us together, if we all become friends on this thing, because you create an account, then I become your friend, you become my friend. That's where it used to be called social riding or riding social, because it is a social gathering place. You can log in with your Facebook app. You can do if you want to. I created my own username and password for the app itself. I try not to tie too much stuff to my Facebook, you know, because wonder if one day Facebook goes away and all your stuff's tied to Facebook and now you have no accounts to get back into stuff. You know, got to be careful there. But yeah, so just wait until you get back home or wherever when you park, and then you can save the video out. So that would be a way I would suggest you do it. But other than that, that's about all I got to say about that. That's Rever, R-E-V-E-R. Nice little app for you. You still tracking. I'm riding 6 minutes. My long 6-minute journey here on a beautiful day. Still about 75 degrees out here at almost 4 p.m. The trouble is, this time of year, the darn sun goes down at like 5:30. And, you know, it's dark. Not that I mind riding in the dark. I mean, I get over it. I ride in the dark. It doesn't matter much. But I prefer not to. I prefer it to be a little daylight. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, I thought so. Our little virtual MC, if we become friends with each other, we can kind of share our rides back and forth and show where we were. And then if you ever get up this area, you'll be like, hey, I know where Harley Day Rider rode. I could take a ride where he was at. And you could travel the exact roads. Of course, if you do come up here, and you don't notify me, call me, email me or something, tweet me or whatever, we're going to have a long talk, my friends. A long talk. If you're in the area of any motovlogger, look them up. Look them up. I'm sure they'll all ride. Even if you're just somebody watching these videos and you get a bike and say you live in North Carolina and you know that NC Stoney is a motovlogger down there, and I'm sure if you get in touch with him and say, hey, Stoney, I'd like to go for a little ride with you, I'm sure he will find some nice roads for you to ride on. Alright guys, we're going to cut this video out here. Once again, check out that app for your iPhone or for your Android phone. It is called Rever, R-E-V-E-R. It's a free app. There's a free app, and always there's a paid version. Take care, everybody. Harley Day Rider down and out. And a beautiful day in southwestern Pennsylvania. Bye-bye for now.